Gamer.
Alright, welcome back to Tavern Gamerz. It's been a bit of a hiatus, but we're back. And we got Heroes of Might and Magic, the Olden era. So this just launched this month. The demo's out for free, so you guys can check it out on Steam if you want for PC. It's basically, kind of looks like visually like a Heroes 3, which is the best game in the series. Heroes 3 and 2 in my opinion. 3 definitely is just the best one overall in terms of depth and gameplay balance. Much better than the newer ones, but this one has that vibe of Heroes 3 in terms of the way it looks, the feel. Again, I just started playing the demo, so I don't want to speak too soon. I'm not saying it's better than Heroes 3, but it's definitely interesting. So let's just get started. I just played a little tutorial. I'm still learning the game. So you have your arena mode, which is interesting. Basically, you just pick your heroes, you pick your stuff, and you're just dueling. It's basically like a quick slugfest battle. You get all your units, pick your hero, and you just go to town. So this is for more of a quick pace game. It's not really the traditional. This is your traditional map. And what I like more is more of the single hero, which I'm glad they added that, because who wants to micro like 5 heroes where you gotta move stuff around, you gotta micro all these heroes? It's just time consuming. Like, I like more of the decision making, what you're doing in those key moments, having that one good hero run around the map. So I like, I'm probably gonna play mostly this. It does have multiplayer in the future, not for demo, but let's try one here just to show you guys. I haven't played it yet, so let's play Harmony. Sure. We got the 4 classes that we can play now. There's 2 more coming. So Temple is like your typical knights, you know, your basic shitters here. It doesn't show you all their stats, sadly, but your level 1 unit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's the best. So you have your like footmen, archers, griffins, assume some kind of ranged mage, your cavalry, whatever this guy is, and that's probably your angel. Necropolis, that's probably what we're going to play today. I haven't played any of this yet, but let's show you guys Necropolis as the basic units. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's some kind of vampire lord, or we'll see. Schism, not really sure what this faction is. This is definitely new, but it looks like a combination of the old dungeon where you got your beholders, you know, your ranged units. Not sure what these are. So it could be something entirely new. Again, that's not really something that was ever in the old one. And then you got Dungeon. So I guess, okay, so this is something new entirely. Scratch what I just said, guys. We got Dungeon and 2 other races. Dungeon was one of my favorites, and Necropolis. I loved, like, I assume these are dragons. Hydras are always kind of whack, but they're their own level 7 in the Heroes 3, so we'll see. I don't know what these are. Those look like minotaurs. So it's interesting. We'll see. We're gonna start with Necropolis, because why not? Let's pick a hero. I don't know what's good. I don't have any tier list for you guys. We're just going right in here, raw and dirty. Yeah, I don't know any of these spells. Alright, looks like we got a Necromancer. I might just run with that. This guy's got a revive. That's interesting. So what's the difference? These both have necromancy. Okay, I think maybe one's like a brawler, one's more of a caster. Alright, whatever, let's go with Terrius here, let's try him out. So for those of you that haven't played Heroes, it's a turn-based game. You got to be efficient on your turns, where you have movement points. You use that points to move around the map, gather resources, explore. You fight creeps along the way. Check out some of my older videos for Heroes 3 if you haven't. But basically, it's a strategy game. You got to be efficient in your decision making, your battles, how you play them out, and you got to just basically conquer. You got to defeat the enemy towns and win the map. So here we go. Alright, so here's our mini-map. That's actually bigger than I thought it would be. We'll see how it feels, because this is on one hero mode. That's our starting army. We got 3 attack, 1 defense, 1 spell power, 2 knowledge. So right off the bat, one thing I noticed that the more spell power you have, obviously it amplifies your damage of your abilities, but in this one makes it different compared to the older games, is that when you have a more spell power, not only is your damage ramping, but your duration of negative effects scales with that. So for example, you cast a slow spell to slow the enemies down. In the old game, you need to have, let's say, like an expert slow or expert earth, for example, to do that effect on all their team for many durations or whatever. Or, you know, there's certain things that would amplify it through the spell tree. Now it just stacks onto your spell power, so that's kind of interesting. We'll see what other changes I notice, but so far, like, the core of it seems pretty similar. It's got that 2D style with maybe 3D artwork, but let's get into it. Let's go into our base here. I'm just kind of rambling on, but this is our spell tree. Supposedly, I still got to figure out how this all works. Again, you guys are learning just like me here, so I don't have any crazy insights just yet. We're learning the game. Alright, so this is our base. Let's see. Alright, so they broke it down where your stuff on the left's more utility, you know, stuff that gets you more stats to your abilities, or your towns, you get more gold. Your marketplace. So we'll call the stuff on the left more utility-based buildings, walls. And then on the right, that's your buildings for your creatures that you're going to summon. So that's our undead transformer. We're going to basically, if we have some useless stacks of enemy units that we don't need, we just sacrifice and get some shitty skellies. And skellies aren't really good on their own, but when you have thousands of them, they're going to hit hard. So let's go for a first turn. Normally I go for money, like we just get skeletons and we run, so I might have to stick to that. We don't really have a ranged unit, not that I know of. Let's see, we got... What the hell are these guys? Vampires. I definitely want vampires, so let's try to rush those. Those are always generally good. We need a timeless mansion. Oh, liches. Yeah, those are our ranged units. And what do we need here? Bone exchange. And what do we need for this? Crypts and the graves. Oh, of course. Okay, so we have to go crypts and graves. Quiet pavilion. Okay, so I guess we have to go for this. Alright, so we got this is what we can buy. We're just gonna buy out right now. We're combining our stacks. We're gonna have our 2 kind of stronger units in the middle. We'll have our skeleton stack, and then we'll just split off. I still gotta figure out how the split works. It's not super intuitive. Oh, there we go, 1 stacks, that's what we want. So these little 1 stacks we'll use to absorb the hits, so I don't mind losing like an enemy retaliation against our 1 stack. It dies, and then our big stacks get in for the damage, so that strategy hasn't changed. So it's day 1, month 1. Every turn you can move a certain amount. We're going to exit out because you can only build 1 thing a turn, so we're going to... Oh, whoops. I almost hit done. Okay, so that got us out of the base. That was almost a fuck up. First turn, I want to go for the ore. So every turn we get some wood. Ideally, we're gonna try to find some kind of ore. We got wood going. I don't know what the guard is, so I don't know if I'm going to go for that. I don't know what's up here. Alright, let's go for the experience tome. Alright, so 6 permanent conversion of enemies' HP. Before, in the old game, it was based off of stacks, so if you ran into like 1,000 whatever level 1 units, you killed them, you get 30% back as skeletons. So now it looks like it's going based off enemies' HP. So we'll see how that works, if that's better or worse, but that's what it is now. Okay, so we got some kind of 10% damage plus minus. Restoring mana after every battle. It's necromancy. Okay. Alright, so that's our hero. Anyways, let's what the hell is this? Oh, yeah, we just gotta defeat the guard. So I don't know if we're ready for that. Let's venture up for maybe a quick, easy fight. That's a difficult battle, so I don't know if we can even beat it. Alright, let's grab this. Let's get some rights. Oh, now it's a normal battle, okay. Okay, we'll double back. Let's just grab whatever we can here. We'll double back. Let's get some experience. And this is just a dead end here, okay. Okay, so that's how you drag the screen, guys. Okay, I'm still learning. We're figuring this out. What the hell is this? Alright, we're gonna go for this next turn. So our movement's done, so just like the old game, when you can only move so much or you don't have anything else to do, you hit done. And it's day 2 now, so we got more movement points. Let's go for it. Let's do the first battle. Alright, so the auto battle is determining it's a win. Those are our losses. I think we can do a bit better. I want to show you guys a battle, so let's actually do the battle, not accept the results. Alright, so we don't have any tactics right now. We can't really get a little head start and rearrange our shit. That's the turn order based on speed or initiative. What the hell are these? So these are flying. These are new abilities I'm not used to. So the flying is, you know, you can drive over or fly over these terrains. Undead, self-explanatory. This is something new. We gotta figure that one out. Are these guys ranged? Yeah, these guys look like they're ranged. Okay, so we gotta bum rush them. So we don't want to clump up. They can do AoE damage, so we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna send them in, but we're gonna do this in a kind of a spread pattern as best we can. Whatever, if we bait them here, that's fine. Alright, so we lost a few of our shitters, but we waited with the skellies. They're gonna come in. So green means like how much you can move in a turn. We're gonna try to get behind and clear some space. We'll kill 3 to 7. isn't a bad hit. What does this guy do? Nothing special. So these wolves are just your, basically your average beater. Still can't take out the stack, okay. So stacks down to 1. So this is the point of having the 1 stacks. You just send them in. Either they die, they take the retaliation, and then your big boys get that free hit off. So now we can hit them for no retaliation. So that's just being efficient. We're gonna try to pinch their asses in. Oh. So that was the AoE ability, so I guess it's on a cooldown, I'm not sure. It's a little rough. Alright, we're gonna finish this guy. Oops, yeah, I forgot about the AoE, so again, it's sloppy, we're just playing, we're learning. I don't know if that was better results or not. We definitely had some losses, but whatever, we're gonna take it. We're gonna move on. So we leveled up a bit. Scouting is generally pretty good. I'm gonna go with the better necromancy. I think I selected it. Okay. Oh, okay, so we got a modifier. So we got necromancy plus this little eternal service revive, okay. Hard to say what's going to be the better skill trees here. I'm just going to go off my gut. I mean, having a lot of skellies doing some damage could be decent. Luck's not bad because undead doesn't have morale, so it's either between luck or this. I don't think we need the economy too bad. It's a small map, it seems. Maybe it's mid-size, I don't know. We're gonna go for offense. Alright, let's grab this. The Mercury. Alright, let's stop by the old base on the way and then we'll kind of scout out. Alright, so it's day 2, we can buy something else. I really want those dirty vampires. We need a timeless mansion, which requires bone exchange, grave robbers. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so what the hell are these grave robbers? Oh, interesting. Alright, so we got basically a short range guy, but doesn't provoke counterattacks. Yeah, it doesn't move the target. So that's just basically like any ranged unit, but it's over 1 hex. And he summons skeletons, interesting. Oh, that's cool. So every unit has its own like custom upgrade. So we'll have to play around with it. I guess each thing is kind of situational. But it's cool that they all have their own upgrade. That's our tier 4 unit. We'll throw them here, and then we'll split the stack. Their onesies. Alright, we're gonna keep moving on. Alright, let's attack that. That seems kind of strong. 25, 1, and 31. Holy shit, that sounds horrible. Okay, let's do the battle. Let's see. What the hell are these? Tier 6. Okay, I don't know what faction this is. I'm guessing that's the new one. Pretty damn strong. Okay. Immune to all magic damage. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna send out the shitters. Oh shit, he can reach that far in one turn? Oh, that was brutal. Okay, we're gonna wait. Can I zoom into this battle any closer? Whoops. Oh, that was a fuck up. Yeah, the losses are gonna be a bit rough here, folks. Ugh. Yeah, they're definitely pounding our ass. Let's see if this fight was worth it. Yeah, I think we lost way more than the computer, but that whatever. It is what it is, guys. We're learning, getting our hands dirty here. 6,000 bucks. I don't know if that was worth. Alright, let's go up a little further before we go too far. We're probably gonna pick up one more thing from base. We just got our army decimated, so but we got cash for it. Alright, where's our bow in exchange? We got that. Let's get this. We got our liches, yes, there we go. Those are also ranged. Alright, something like this seems fine. So it's an easy battle. What the hell is it guarding here? Can't really tell. We can come back to this. Doesn't look like anything we absolutely need. Alright, let's grab some more. Yeah, let's get the kennel. We need more units. beer fountain. Alright, let's just go down, we'll loop back, grab some shit, 'cause it's going to be day 7, and day 1 is the new week, we got more units, and we'll make our push. Difficult battle, all that looks like a level 7 unit. Alright, we'll come back to it, maybe we hit up the mansion here. Let's keep building out. These are kind of like faction points, so right now I only have 1. I don't really want to waste it. I think you need 3. We got what, 1? What the hell is this? Yeah, I don't want growth. I'd rather have better necromancy. Alright, let's just get that going. Where's our base? Oh, it cost 10,000 down. Okay, we can get it next turn, so for now, let's see what else we can get. Alright, let's just build this more money. Steady income. And we're done. Alright, whatever, it's pretty acceptable, it's accepted. We'll do the 1,500, we needed that money. Let's go back and build. Alright, we're getting the hang of it. What else do we need? Timeless Mansion. Oh, we need the damn Mercury. Shit. Okay, that was a bit of an oversight. Oh, that's what we really need. Okay, what do we need for this? Bank, terminal visage. Alright. So I don't see any other obvious Mercury on the map. Oh, here it is. It's a one-time pop. Grab that. Alright, whatever, we'll let them run, save some time. Alright, 1+ defense. What does this do? Okay, I guess we're maxed out. So we got the bank, I guess we're done. Sure, better offense. Oh shit, lethal, yeah, we're gonna run. Okay, maybe we'll just grab a few things and head back. Sure, we don't have a marketplace. Tavern banned. Oh yeah, we already bought something. Okay. Oh. New day, here we go, day 6. Got our marketplace, so we can trade resources. Usually the more you have, the better rates you get. Right now we're probably going to get just absolutely gouged here. I'm kind of desperate, but... Ugh. 8 to 1. It's kind of rough. Just need a few. I didn't do yet. I want to see how much we need. Yeah, we need 10,000. 15 mercury. Shit. Yeah, that's a bit steep. But this gets us 2 mercury a day. Costs 5,000. I think that's a bit more reasonable. And what do we need here? We have the bank. Maybe next turn we get that. Okay. We're moving on. Yeah, I don't know if the rewards are worth it. Let's retreat for a second. We'll just grab the free resources. Definitely grabbing this mercury. Let them run. Alright, so we're at 16 mercury. I think we're looking good. Let's grab this scroll. We'll head back to base. I gotta see what the vampires are like. I think we're getting close. Oh yeah, we already built. Alright, day 7. So at the very worst case scenario, we got vampires end of week 1, which is good. That's all I really wanted. Just some vampires. They're always one of my favorite units from the old game. Alright, let's do it. One vampire. Okay. So next turn we should get a few more. I don't know what the growth rate's like. Let's just see what these guys are like. Yeah, so 40% damage converted back to health. Oh, they look pretty sick. Decent stats. 150 health. Okay, that's the tier 7. Really? So that's our best unit is vampires. Okay, hold on. The hell are those? That's the upgrade. Power Liches. Yeah, Merchant are dead. That's our level 6. Alright. In the old game, the max level for vamps, like, you know, Heroes 2, they were like tier 4 units. Some of them, I think they were tier 3 or whatever. Tier 4, tier 5, they're your mid-range, really strong. But this one, it's their level 7. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I was just kind of surprised. But we got them end of week 1. That's not bad. We just got to meet up with our hero. We'll be running around with vampires very soon. I'm just too excited. We're just going to book it straight in. Alright, we got vamps, folks. We'll do a battle. We'll probably see if we can upgrade one more unit. We're going to end the turn. I'm excited. We got vamps. That's enough said. That's probably good enough for this video, but I'll play a little more just to show you guys, because I'm curious. I know you guys are. Alright, can we get more? How much do these bastards cost? Do they cost mercury? Yeah, I didn't mean to buy all, okay. That was a little fuck up. Alright, whatever, it is what it is. Alright, let's go do that fight. Where's that black tower? We're gonna do the battle. I want to see how these guys roll. Okay, we're gonna start. Whoa. What are the stats on this bastard? Oh, is this upgrade level? Looks like level 2. Tier 7. Really strong stats. Okay, so it's just like your typical dragon. Immune to tier 5 or lower. So that's very similar to the gold dragon from Heroes 3, where black dragon was immune to all magic. It was a little bit, slower, a little bit worse on the offense. Defense had more HP. So this is kind of like the gold dragon of Heroes 3, where you get better speed, but a little bit less I guess a little more susceptible to magic, because now you can hit it with like level 6 spells or whatever, so we'll see. Adjacent enemies always deal minimum damage. That's something new. Cone Strike, Inner Flame. Interesting. Alright, what do we have? Do we have anything cool? What the hell is our spells? So this shit won't work. This is like tier 1, tier 3. The dragon's gonna laugh at us, so it's not even an option. We're gonna wait here. I don't want to take the damage. So these are, again, our level 7, but not upgraded, so that's why we're not getting like 300 health per stack. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait here. We're gonna send in the shitters. Alright, so we gotta be careful with grouping. Oh, that's cool. So it'll move and do the range. That's interesting. Okay. I didn't even get to see the vampires attack, they just died. Okay, we'll do one more fight, guys. That was a bit of a... Sorry, it was a bit of a cock tease there. Alright, let's... Maybe that's our offense. We're stacking it pretty good here. Alright, we'll do one more battle. Already visited. Where's that other black tower? Alright, we're just gonna run there. Ah, why not? Let's pick up some vamps. Can we upgrade them? Let's see. What the hell do we need? Oh, god. Super expensive. Alright, we're just gonna buy out. There we go. We're at 3. We'll run with that. I want to see them in action. I want to see their animation. Here we go. Alright, so we can't kill it in one shot, but I want to see the damage here. I want to see what he does. And these guys just tickle the dragon. Okay, we popped him. Alright, interesting. So vamps are the best for undead, or necros. So, interesting take. I'm not saying I hate it, but yeah, that's the new Heroes game. So, again, it's still early, don't judge it, it's in the demo. We'll do some more videos on it. Just wanted to get some content out there, show you guys that it is available now on Steam. Go check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay frosty.